Alrighty, hello, my mercs out there. How are you all doing tonight on this wonderful Monday evening? We are starting the week off very strong, I'd say. We're starting the week off very strong. Hope y'all having a wonderful, wonderful day. I actually had, surprisingly enough, I had both elements of some of my worst Mondays, yet some of my best Mondays as far as work with me today. So, huh. Welcome back to Everyone Commits Perjury, the series. When are they not? Yeah. But nevertheless, hope that we're all doing wonderful out here. So let's go ahead and get things started. If you have problems with brigands, monsters, or the struggles of everyday life, I am the mercenary for the job. I am Zenny, mercenary VTuber for hire at your service. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Hope y'all enjoy today's stream. And today we continue our playthrough of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 1. We are in the middle of the first day of trial. So day 2 of sort of like the fifth and final trial of the first Ace Attorney game. So looking forward to continuing with that one. What? If you need, what? I am not a target for stakes. All right, I'm not. Hold on. Not sure why it's not going. Okay, that's working. Huh. Just give me one moment. Oh. Huh. Looks like for some reason, huh? Okay. So the regular stakes I'm gonna have to disable that. Looks like, I don't know how that happened. Huh. I have absolutely no idea how. Huh? Wait. Let me double check that. Oh no, it's right here, yeah. Huh. Yeah, it's there. Huh. Stake cannon is. Let me take a look at this. Yeah. Huh. Something is not connecting. Then, let me do something here. Starting off already on the scuff. I would say check the other redeems, possibly.
Chill, fam.
Okay, they're working. Those are working, but I know it's weird for me to ask, but considering
test,
someone test the steak buffet on me. Okay, yeah, it has to do. It's either with the Twitch integrated throwing system or yeah, because a bunch of the other redeems are based on the Mix It Up program. Let me see. Might have to do with my connections here. Come on, I didn't mean to. Come on. Get myself back up here. Let's see here. Okay. Huh. No reason for you guys to hurt me. Okay, so it's. I wonder. Maybe I just need to close it down and reopen it. Yep, there we go. There's the glitch. Yeah, that one is a usual sort of like interaction. All right. The thing that annoys me is that when sometimes whenever I sort of like reopen up the Twitch integrated throwing system, it just all of a sudden opens a whole bunch of like random stuff on. There we go. Test out the stakes again. I did reload. Actually, why don't I? Nope, still not working. Okay. So that would probably mean that the subscription axes are not going to work either. So I'm gonna knock out the Twitch integrated throwing system, and I'll go ahead and disable both of those redeems. For the meantime, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. But yeah, because I can't be spending too much time trying to worry about Scuff when we've got a game to get to. We've got a game to play. We've got some Phoenix Wright to play today. And yes, as I said, we are in the middle of we are in the middle of the first day of trial in the fifth trial. So yeah, looking forward to getting back to that. Like, only other thing I have to say is, like I mentioned earlier, as far as kind of being a weird day for me, sort of like elements of both some of my worst Mondays that I've experienced in sort of like recent times, but also kind of a mix of also some of my best, because I had like the long driving that I've been recently having, but thankfully it was sort of like in a way where not only did I have like a really low stop count, but for some reason I was actually able to get done at a decent time. Like, legit, like, imagine that. I actually had a decent day while also having to deal with long driving, so yeah. But nevertheless, that is how things are doing for me today. I'm glad that you're all here. I see that you're all here. Moon, you got Anki, you got Gassian, you got Glenn. Oh my goodness, thank you all for joining us. And yeah, let's go ahead and get things started. So I'll go ahead and start getting things set up, and let me guys know, all you mercs out there, how you doing today? Hoping that you guys are having a wonderful start to the week. So yeah, let's go ahead and get things set up. So I gosh darn it, I see that on the Discord server, the screen capture that they got for me is me dealing with the Scuff. Oh well. I hope that doesn't. I'm gonna have to see what the YouTube thumbnail ends up becoming, as far as like the auto-generated one. Oh boy. Doing fine. Started a new playthrough. Wait, nice, Anki. All right, let's get right to it. Gonna continue. I am still dealing with like quite a bit of a cough today, so I probably will more than likely not do sort of like the random voices. So, a game on Steam I follow, Fields Ministra, got a massive. Ooh, nice. New run of Defender. Nice. All right. Sorry. All right, February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. We're right in the middle of the lunch recess. Mr. Wright? What? Missed a few timed events and sort of. Ooh. That's why I didn't co-host. Okay, nice. Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake, about to reach the surface. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Pretty much. Except today, we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently, she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So this is where we turned this trial around, right? Our only weapon is a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Huh, partner? They say you show a red cloth to a bull, he'll fire up his temper. Bulls are actually kind of colorblind. It's just more of the motion of the cloth that the bulls are attracted to. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Officer Marshall. Yes, I did see that particular video. It's because everyone is, of course, a fucking liar. Thought I'd come to take a look to see how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. Cowboy, go back to the water hole you escaped from. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than the fort in any territory. So much perjury. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I've been seeing the last 2 days have been real on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You'd be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with the scars? She wasn't even wearing a scarf. They don't say. Now that just don't beat it all. I've seen the red breeze blow at her centered neck at many a time. Saw it that day too. Oh! Okay, yeah, that's right. She does occasionally wear that. What? At the awards ceremony that afternoon, Edward's seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. Yeah. So Miss Starr wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab a bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, from what I understand, yeah, this is a very, very long case. But we'll pull through it. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I could hook you up with some fine ribs. Wee! Oh, yeah, that's right. I disabled it because we were having the problems, so I don't have to worry. Oh, you guys would have pelted me if those were still active and still working. Ah. It's the final case of the game. Of course it's going to be... Yep. All right. All right, back in the courtroom. I'd like to resume. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth is absolutely edging right now. I know what I said. Meanwhile, the future ace attorney investigation is to be presented. Edgeworth, why isn't this game a fucking liar? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. They're back and bent. It can't be. That can't happen. Wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Well then, I believe it is time we continued on this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable! God damn it. Edgeworth is absolutely edging right now. Yep. Urge to kill everyone rising. Seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me. Knock knock. Who's there? What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? Oh, it's you. Are you gonna say anything? Hey. Sorry, I'm late, LG. The roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, gee. How you been? What he says? Phoenix, I think his brain is taking in too much stupid as his mind. Hello. Oh, I've been so busy. So the judge's name is Unji. Busy. Oh, gee, my boy, you have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Udgy. Seems to be his nickname for the judge. Yeah, it could be also a nickname, but my heckan is his real name. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Aha! So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks? Sorry about our little... Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly! Little Worthy? Mr. Wright. You don't know the district chief police? Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. I figured he would probably have been higher up within the police. So, name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. So, what do we owe you this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out. By bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Starr wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. On Little Worthy's car, no less. Would have been here, so busy part-time job at... God. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What is this? It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigations are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now, wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document. It says, person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there. Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had... Your head is in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like you to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people. Oh, conflict of interests. Come on, just hurry up and open it. All right. All right, and... Oh, there it is. Don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. So, a broken knife tip with some blood on it. Look at the nice blade. The tip is broken off. And this dark red stain. Blood? Switchblade knife added to the court record. Job, it's your job to basically do everything in these games. Fine. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I'd like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife. Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. All right. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Well, obviously the blood would probably be the first thing that we would test as far as that. Because this gives credence to the theory I had last week. That someone else actually originally stabbed and killed Goodman first. And that the defendant... I can't remember the name of the defendant that were... Lana, sorry. That Lana might know who it is and was trying to cover for that specific person. So ended up using Edgeworth's knife and just repeating the same stab wound, making it look like she did it. But that's just more so my theory. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It is not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Huh. There was a murder at the police department? A detective? Oh, okay. That's hush-hush information, Udgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Objection! Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that the Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order. Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top-secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright? 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places? The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand. All right. Okay, so... All right. Okay, so... Okay, for this, we're going to present. Alright. We're going to present this note. Objection! Wait a second. At last, an honest goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. And we're about to find out with that note. What do you mean? Aha! And honest to goodness, what do you mean from the Udgy? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7S. 12-2. Your Honor, it's upside down. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? SL9 221. Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. That's the same thing written on the knife's tag. Order, order. Well, Chief? Oh, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? Huh. What game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from department's evidence room. That was a bad day for the apartment. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and press. So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, Little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. This knife was stolen on the day of the murder. It was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. Hey. Alright, so we're gonna press on this. Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eye there, Righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry. So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter. I understand. You were busy with Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? A detective was killed in the police department. Time of the crime, 5:15. All right. Wait a second. Hold on. Hey, Horace. How's it going? Yeah. Yeah, let's say more about the incident. Alright. Alright. I think I might have... Okay. I might have done... things a little bit out of order, so let's see here. All right. Yeah. the purpose. Yeah, yeah. Okay, there we go. That's what we needed. Oh, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact. Just arrested. That was quick. There's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help. Here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Yeah, where was the victim found? Is what we need to ask. So, where was the victim found? Can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. Wait, you can't say where the victim was found, yet you can talk about where the crime took place. Hey, it's evidence room. Didn't he mention his testimony just now? Yeah. Yep. Indeed. Connection between the two cases. Yep. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy. Happy we just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we can finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. Alright. Okay. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna press this. Yep. The defensive position is simply this. The connection between these two cases have already been proven. You don't say. Well, right, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. Yep. We also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in the very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right there. God damn it. Maybe you should have better hiring practices there, Mr. Gant. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. God damn it. What? Really? Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? Can't reveal the name of the victim. Alright. You're going to tell us a little. Why not tell us everything? Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get Can out of him. Unofficially, despite it going into corporate. Yeah, pretty much. What's the ID number? Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell their name after all. Keep a tight lid on the ID number so you don't go getting your hopes up. Number is 5842189. Oh, that's quite long. And we do have to remember these. It drives me nuts. I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Oh, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything? Yes, it does. It tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. Meaning, it has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something? What does it tell you? It's the exact same number as Goodman's ID.
Take that!
Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just, I got confused. And this is news? God damn it. God damn it, Edgeworth. Huh. Just come out with guns blazing, like you always do. The police department, prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Or is it? Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh? Is it yours? No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And this means what exactly? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started... No, it did not. God damn it. It's not even... Not only is it not... It's... You're skipping both the first and third numbers. Just went straight to the second and fourth. Didn't even get the first number right again. Number the chief of police gave us was 5842189.
Objection!
Wait a second, Wright. What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Sharp as a tack, Righto. Sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet, a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time.
Objection!
That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time? In completely different location? Order. Chief, what does this mean?
Objection!
No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a great error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
What? How? How dare?
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the... Officer Meekins. Yep.
Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before?
Wait, aha.
Yep. Yep.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth, is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
You don't mean him?
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
But, officer, he told me.
He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer is capable of making a connection. You seem challenged. In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
Objection!
But, sir,
You could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence.
then I...
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. That's a nasty look in his eye.
What?
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright. Oh, well, it's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. Yep. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Yep. He's using this particular chance to actually submit it now. The connection was just proven by Mr. Rido here. Good job, Rido, my boy. He wanted us to establish the connection. I was just doing my job. No.
No!
Edgeworth is really, really going to be edging pretty soon. It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. You're even in the defendant's chair just this past December. He's absolutely seething at the... Wow. I think I can see smoke coming out of those ears. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. It's the last thing I do. You better get results this time, really. And my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. All right. All right, time for another day of investigation. Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Let's see. What is going on? I made Schultz the biggest moron at first. Heart to heart. Oh wow. Ooh. The victim was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecuted parking lot and the police department. Yeah. "30 minutes apart by car." Well, that's what we're gonna. Yeah. So. Wait. I gotta think back. Wasn't Edgeworth had just recently arrived at the prosecutor's office from the police station at a little bit before? Yeah, he had we had the ticket of when at 5:12. And if I remember right, Edgeworth had just arrived from the police station. So that gives me more credence to my theory, but in sort of like a different way. Maybe someone implanted Goodman's body in Edgeworth's vehicle. Edgeworth didn't know about it. Drove his vehicle to the prosecutor's office. But when Lana noticed the body within Edgeworth's car, someone trying to frame Edgeworth failed spectacularly. Once Lana discovered the body within Edgeworth's car, she thought that either someone was trying to frame Edgeworth, or that Edgeworth actually did it and tried to cover for him, because that would make sense. And so she pretended to use Edgeworth's knife to stab the exact same stab wound, so that there wouldn't be multiple stab marks. And that's when Angel Star saw Lana's guy. And that's why Lana's guy wasn't trying to escape, because she was trying to get herself caught. So yeah. If you guys don't want to say whether I'm right on the fact that Edgeworth had just gotten back, because memory's just sort of like failing me right now, that's all right, but that is sort of like the prevailing thought that I have. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. Sound logic, yeah. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Yeah, but that's the exact thing. There wasn't a body found there. The body was... Yeah. Yeah, it was only our victim... It was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. Yeah, Lana Sky was never at the police office. What? That oil drum, was it empty? Yeah. The oil drum... The chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Sister, erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. You know, she says they don't get along. Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just... We're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Oh, okay. Luminol. Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Ew, why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. Ah, oh yeah, that's... Okay, so yeah, this is... Okay, so that has to have alcohol in it. Yeah. Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. You got an extra pair of those things? To test for a blood reaction, just simply spray luminol on it. Like this, you see? Alright. Ah, there we go. Yep, there's bloodstains. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So this is a bloodstain. It's so... Emma, you're shaking. It's just, this is my first time ever seeing real blood. Scientific investigation and action. Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this, scientifically? The amount, I would probably say. Yeah. Normally, there would be a lot more. Yeah, there's only a few. The perpetrator and detective fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little bit more blood? Yep. I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. They fought here. There had to be more blood than this. Yep. Where was this several cases ago? Yeah, pretty much. Didn't have the glasses, though. That's probably why we didn't have the glasses. Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark the floor plans when we find blood stain, okay? Okay, so we're gonna be finding more areas with blood stains. See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. Saved up my allowance to buy that. Yep, luminol testing fluid. You can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? I should give this spray on anything suspicious. Angel Star again. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice jelly blocks. Miss Star. You only trust your own eyes, hmm? Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Day-old? That's gonna give me cancer. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead doesn't really get my mouth watering. Alright. Okay. Alright, time to talk to Miss Angel here. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that I wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Yeah, that's an actual crime. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood. And that testimony still... I swear it on my honor as... She stabbed Goodman. But once again, I still say she stabbed at a place that was already stabbed, and the fact that he was already dead. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? So you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, it may seem like a demon sometimes, but I could be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of the suspect after suspect. Before long, they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, here, and I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go or fired? Yep. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. Huh. Exactly the same case that was solved, that the actual knife was used, that was used from. Wait, she doesn't mean... Alright. Alright, so we are going to present the switchblade. We could also present the note, but we're going to present the switchblade because I think this would give a more instant reaction. Coincidence? I think not. What do you think about this? SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Ah, there we go. Really? That knife was evidence from the case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. as I suspected. SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Okay, so... And... I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were a Golf Queen, right? We found this ID card here in the parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same idea as the man who was killed at the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. And present the crime photo. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight for the scene of the crime. I rushed toward the chain link fence in order to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Yep. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. A hole in my testimony, as it were. 5 minutes worth of problem, Miss Star. You were lying. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? Well, that incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? Probably prosecutors. 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I had ever handled. Yep, the three of them together. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out. Okay, so yeah, Marshall was demoted. You were fired. But that doesn't explain Goodman, because he still remained a detective. Myself and whether... Yeah. Yep. Jake Marshall, yep. I mean, the police department security detail officer, Jake Marshall, yep. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. So why wasn't Goodman punished, just like the rest of the other two were? Jake was particularly determined. Then it was over. He was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9. There was another side to that case, a hidden side, and that's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait. Those lunches you sell. They're There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be connection. So, rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch. I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Detective Marshall. Okay, or say Officer Marshall. The Star? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his... Are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. Yeah. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Yep. Alright. Alright. Alright, time to move. To the police station. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. Phoenix, again, why is everyone in this game a fucking... Yeah, pretty much. The detectives are running around so fast, they're blurring. Suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. The evidence room is the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got on the front desk. Here it is. It's like a kid in an amusement park. Ooh, real crime scene. Let's go take a look. We're actually going to go to a different area, not the evidence room. We're going to the guard station. This... I wonder who we're going to find here. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime? Sure seems that way. Oh. What's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, then stay out of the desert. What I want to know is if at the guard station, well, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yep. Okay. The guard station. Okay, so we're gonna examine. Yeah, why would you put a hat like a... At least it's not a Maltese Falcon figurine. That he's putting the hat on. Encased in a cold, rigid shell, with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. Yep, video feed. Yeah, so... Huh. Recording, yeah. Yep, security guard uniform, yep. A poncho. No, it's a... Yeah, it's a poncho. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. Look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Yep. Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch. All right. Ooh, lasso. Yep. Yeah, trap. No. Alright, nope, nothing in here. Well. Evidence room's beyond that door. Let's just walk in. Won't open. Thought it would open. Yeah, we need, yeah, we're gonna need a permission or a key card. Oh. Actually, hold on a sec. Oh. There's bloodstains here. Wow, we got a reaction. Clearly blood on the spines here. Yep. This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something. Planted their head right into the spines. Nope. Nope, that's the only place that we're gonna find it. Okay. Woo. Okay, so, so bloodstains on the cacti. Alright, so. Alright, back out to the entrance. This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please. Wasn't that? One stick lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe? Now's not the time for a chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. It's actually not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart break. Oh, poor Gumshoe. Aw. Look at that face. Look at that face. Would you want to break that man's heart? You wouldn't want to break that man's heart. What a horrible human being you must be, Emma. Now's no time for despair. You've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. I feel like I just kicked several puppies. The criminal? You mean... Heard about the stabbing in the police department Eva's room, right, pal? Yep. Yeah. Biggest scandal hit the station in ages. Everything stops in Surrey. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need a steak at lunch pronto. Standing around here talking is gonna fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. Wanna know more? Head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later. He ran off to the evidence room. Oh, this investigation's off to a running start. All right. Let's move to the detention center. If you're very lucky that steak redeems are stopped. Yeah. Yeah, I am kind of lucky. All right, to the detention center. Still, I do feel better about things, a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Oh, what was that? Sure, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Oh, greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Yeah, it's Officer Meekins. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the... I'm a little lost patrolman. A little lost lamb, sir. No, he's not here to deliver a report. He was the one that they captured. He isn't, is he? Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting. God damn it. And my ears are once again bleeding. Yep. Now this is an unexpected turn of events. That doesn't something doesn't seem right with that. This does not match sort of like what we've been building up towards as far as the possible theory of someone setting up Miles Edgeworth and Lana's guy getting the sort of the slip in on it and trying to cover it up. Because they're presenting this guy as an absolute idiot, an absolute buffoon, as it were to say. They're not honestly going to expect us to believe that he is responsible for all this. Well, let's talk. Because that was my right in my ear. Yeah. Get the fucking megaphone down. Ow. Patrolman of General Affairs. Had some business that day, so went to the evidence room. The guard station in front of the room was empty. Huh. Thus, Phoenix lost the use of his ears that day. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the old man. Yep. That is true. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about if there is a possibility that he is sort of like faking this, or if others are really just giving him a hard time because of his more foolish demeanor. I know. Yep. Yep, Officer Marshall. That's what pretty much figured. Yep. Having a glance at the security room, that's when I saw him. A suspicious person in the evidence room. Everything went right. I saw red and blacked out. When I came to, I was here in the detention center. Wait. This is not adding up. This is not adding up. Because when we first met him, it was at the first day of investigation. After the thing happened. Huh. What happened to your hand? No one to but I could wrap it up. Bandage on his hand. Just like Miss... Yeah. Yeah. How you hurt your hand. Yeah. Well... Are you the perpetrator? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Yeah. Please, no. I've already lost 75% of my hearing. I don't need to lose any more. Oh, there it goes. There goes all my hearing. I can't hear anything. Once again, at least, wait. I didn't mean to do that. So you didn't know him? I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. Wow, they really put you in a shitty situation. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Stop it, sir, please. it's starting to hear it less. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Nothing you could do. Yeah. Huh. Huh. I don't know how, sir. God damn it. Detective Goodman had disappeared, yeah. I was gushing blood from... It's like a smoke detector chirp. It's not, yeah. Oh, boy. That's some story. Okay. Hey, that's it. Ugh. What? Until the very moment. So now I remember, sir. Remembered what happened? That card. That card is the cause of it all. This ID card. That's exactly it. Next day, the court declared me guilty because. All right. Say I'm a little. Didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was. Thought he looked suspicious. Entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Yeah. Yeah. Suddenly point the knife at. Yeah. Huh. Okay. So we know that both Angel Star and Officer Marshall are doing their separate investigations on the SL9 incident. And as far as like the reasons why they were let go / demoted. But Officer Goodman remained a detective. Why would he have interest in the evidence unless he was trying to hide it? Huh. Huh. Ow. Well, we know, yeah. Us didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim, who he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. We have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. That could be another thing that we're missing here. Okay, was the person in Goodman's trench coat actually Goodman? That could actually be another reason why he was refusing to show the ID card. Don't know if anyone actually died. The video, yeah, the videotape. Yep. All right. All right. Oh, wait a second. It's actually telling us to present our own ad. See, have a look at this.
Hey, Ryuga.
Hey, Ryuga. And also to let you know, Ryuga, we have disabled both of the stake redeems because for some reason that particular redeem was not working. Yeah. Yeah, I took down the both the regular stake and the buffet redeem. Just wasn't working today, so. Yeah, it was weird. Please stop it. Please stop it. I think there's some difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. Yeah. Alright. Alright, time to move on. Alright, to the criminal affairs. Thanks for your time. Now, if you excuse me, I need to take a hospital trip for my ears. Yep. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the chief detective's desk. Police Chief Gant. You sure this is all? You know what? It means if there is anything missing, sir. Well. Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Righto, my boy, how you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for your duty, sir. Are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Alright. Alright, let's talk to him. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy? You know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. It's like an inquisition. Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. An incident at Gord Lake. Doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, righto? Yep. Yeah, well, Von Karma and the boat shop owner. Legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career, until we faced him. In court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. Hey, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they just do about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I mean. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Thank you, Saribot, for taking care of that. Alright. That's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? They're obviously covering up the time of the evidence room incident. Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this is in particular, well, it's a little sensitive. Can't just talk about it. Wasn't expecting much anyway. No, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the the detective's trap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier. Oh, you saw that. Oops. Wonder what it was he wanted. Yeah, this is starting to sound really, really, really fishy here. All right. Alright, so... It's actually... That's Goodman's desk. Nothing belonging to Dexter still in there. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. February 21st, yeah. This was on the same exact day that the incident occurred. Alright. Yep, Yep, there's yeah, the police mascot. Yeah. Ayo. The latest Babes in Uniform calendar. Oh boy. It's writing a novel. Alright. Yep, nothing else to examine. Okay. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. I never thought it would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Just goes to show you never know until you ask. For you, here, you can borrow this. Hey, it's a detective's ID card, isn't it? It's a special card for deaths, so don't lose it. Yes, sir. It's an honor. Just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Looks pretty cool on my apple, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place has a bad influence on this. Yeah. All right. All right. Yep. Well, the card reader is turned off. Ah. There we go. Howdy, partners. Well, well. What's made my bambina skies go gray? Yep, Officer Marshall. I said, why does it have to be him to look for? As for mine, this here's my saloon. Yep. Here to investigate the crime scene. Hey, how that card you got there on your chest? That better be. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Well, that's what you're standing there for. Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Yep, it's on again. Ah, yes. I gotta tango with you, hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Yeah. No, we are going to make you talk. And we know exactly what we need to get you to talk. That smell, reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Starr. What's this? What's wrong? A filet steak, I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Yeah, steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. All right, Bambina, you win. Ask anything. Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. All right. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Are you, though? Considering what this Angel Star has been telling us, may not be as grateful for it as you make it seem like. Yeah. That poor little doggy. I keep getting his name wrong and actually calling him Meekly. Told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, I might not look it, but I've lost my fire for the job, you know? Oh, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was gabbling down the hallway back on my steed, Zippy. Riding down the Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. Yeah, security camera, yeah. Let's do hunting type to yeah. Yeah. The evidence transferals, yeah. Yeah. Yep, the security cameras and probably the card reader. Nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. Huh. Yep. Ah, that is true. Yep. 5-4. Okay, so... So Goodman's ID was there just a minute before. Okay. That really complicates things. The only thing I can think of is like, the only thing I can think of then to sort of like stick with my line of thinking is that the Goodman in the evidence room was not the actual Goodman, and he was actually trying to hide his identity from Officer Meekins. And the ID card was planted afterwards. After the incident at the prosecutor's parking lot. Which means that Goodman would have been dead. Yeah, Goodman would have been dead long before that. But, that's only if we're keeping on the same line of thinking. Underground vault at the county sheriff's department. Yeah. Okay. Yep. And I'm guessing that the 4989 is Officer Meekins' number. Wait. He was in the evidence room beforehand. Meekins was in the evidence room beforehand. Yeah. Alright, so we're getting a lot of possible possibilities. Alright. Kind of want to re-examine this. Yeah. Ah, chaps, yep, and that. Alright. Alright. Let's get into the evidence room. Alright. Quiet. Investigation must be over here. Kind of a graveyard. Grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Ah, Gumshoe. What do you... what are you doing here, Gumshoe? Wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. Well, it's true, what I heard. Yeah, it's true. Chief of Police Gant. Alone anyone that's... God. That's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for the day. Just for today? Boss for a day. Guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're the boss for a day. Gee, thanks. So you'll want to have this. Evidence room floor plans. Okay, good. Alright. Alright, let's talk to Gumshoe. So, Detective Gumshoe, you're a boss for the day? That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. And if you're the boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. My own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here, too? Of course. I am a detective, after all. You gave me a locker only I could open, pal. Okay, then. That makes me wonder, were you ever in the... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to... Alright. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens. So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the Inquiry Committee right now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. Guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The Cell 9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, so Edgeworth was involved with Cell 9. This place is more high-tech than you think. Every locker is fixed that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card? No, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. I am on my third card since entering the force already. Sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Ah, handprints or yeah, fingerprints. Yeah. Yep. So the only locker we can open is our own. Another handle is a sensor if it's the wrong person touches it. Ah, I get a shock. Okay. So, right after Mr. Goodman entered the evidence room, another person entered at the exact same minute. But the thing is, the exact same ID code was seen entering the evidence room about a little bit more than a half hour beforehand. And Officer Meekins has a bandage over his hand. My hand would be black and smoking every day. Okay, so the locks aren't that obvious. Even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. That gives even more credence to that line of thinking. Alright. Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. But Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Because the SL9 connection? Ah, that's... Okay, that's why Edgy was, really, really on edge. Cannot escape SL9. Cannot escape SL9. That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. Oh, it's his first case, even. Wow. The first time the world knew Edgeworth was the man to be feared. Why would evidence from that turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Yeah, someone really did try to frame Edgeworth. That is absolutely legitimate. It's pretty much clear as day that someone was trying to frame Edgeworth. Lana Sky got caught wind of it and tried to cover it up. It's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. Alright. That was a bloody, violent case. Violent? So it was a murder. A serial killing. A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. This was 2 years ago. That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. And it started rumor mill. Rumors, yeah, about the forged evidence. It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Zev Goodman, that is. What do you mean? Zev Goodman was the detective in charge of the... Yeah, he was. But he wasn't demoted or fired. Yeah. Alright. Now for the thing that I really want to find out about. It came in on the day of the stabbing. Yep. That second number. Okay. Someone was really trying to frame Edgeworth. Okay, so it wasn't... So Meekins had Edgeworth's ID for some reason. Oh, wait, the second number on this... Okay, so... Okay, no. Okay, so... No, those two numbers are still possibly Meekins. But yeah, the second number... Oh. Okay, so, yeah, Miles Edgeworth came in a little bit more than half hour before the stabbing. Yeah, that proves that he was... Who was the 777s? Who was in there 20 minutes before Edgeworth as well? Is that possibly... I'd probably place my bet on the two same numbers being Meekins, because that makes sense because of it being immediately following Bruce Goodman on the last entry. I'd say that first number might be Chief Gant for some reason. Someone left a glove here. No. SL9. I mean, I'd be some kind of asset mine detective. That's evident, yeah, from the case, yeah, from SL9, yeah. Yeah, blood. Yeah, it's Goodman's locker, yeah. Got something big to make all these pieces. Oh, from SL9, yeah. Let's take a closer look. You want to try putting them back together? All right, let's put these pieces in place. Nope. Nope. There we go. Nope. Nope. There we go. Right. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There's still a piece missing. Yeah. Or at least, yeah, one or more, yeah. Okay, so all right, time to go for the spraying. All right. Time to spray. Yep, there's... Oh! Alright, anything... Yep. Yeah. Yep. No. God damn it. Okay, yep, nothing going on here. Oh. Touch this by... Liminal testing fluid. By mail order. Huh. What is this? Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be laid out. Okay. God damn it. Who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective who comes shit? I'm off, pal. Later. Alright. Alright. All right. All right, so heading off to the prosecutor's office. So, all right, time to talk to Edgeworth. Yep. Oh, the bellboy from case number 2? Huh. I guess my apologies. It's you. We met somewhere. Yes. Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. Right. Has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think it was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Alright. Time to talk. So how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error due during the investigation. Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You're lucky this time, again. again. I heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? No, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. Ah. Yes, any further investigation to be directed by the chief, Police Gant. Can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still, I've never seen him this out of sorts. The French have been mentioned by Deus. Alright. Alright. Well, time for the big stunning news for Edgeworth. Alright, I better check this now. As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room on that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. The Chief of Police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up a half year ago. He told me he wanted to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. AI-16. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief has never wanted to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it... Can't say. It has nothing to... Now I'm curious about this other case, but... Stubborn as always. This has nothing to do with the current case. Yep. Alright. Alright. Now to the switchblade and the note. I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with the case you were on, the SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. Yeah. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police. So Goodman was deputy chief of police? Or no, Gant was, okay. That wacky Coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science. Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. Metal testing fluid, huh? Well then. You might have a use for this. Aluminum powder for taking... Ah, fingerprint tasting, yes. Chemically tested for better adhesion, yep. No saying today's... Do as you would. Ah, Yeah, how about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? God damn it. Well. Yep, back to the evidence room. Alright. Time to test for some fingerprints. Alright. First we sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Adheres completely to the print. Blow away the excess. Alright. Yep. Yeah, it looks something. Yeah, it looks more like a glove. Yeah. If the glove if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. There we go. Well, we'll have to see who the owner is. Yeah. Okay, that's Gant. That's Meekins. It's Gumshoe. Yeah. Yep, let's check for prints. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So oh. Still need to get more down here. There we go. It's Officer Marshall. Hey, these fingerprints. It's Officer Marshall, yeah. Oh, Officer Jake Marshall. Yep. It's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. Luminol reaction. The blood and fingerprints are all in the same place. So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on wiped blood stain. Yep. Decisive evidence. He would have modus operandi. He would have motive. He would have modus operandi. Marshall would absolutely have the motive. All right. All right, let's see how far we get into this particular trial day before we finish up for today. So, yeah. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, the victim was murdered in two different places at the same time. different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana. Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. Used all-nighters, though. So how did it go? It says Mr. Wright suspects the police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they would see capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. Lana, don't tell me you... Much to my regret, I'm as much of the dark about this as they are. This guy. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Bloodstained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you? In order to defend my sister, I'm gonna have to accuse Mr. Marshall? We have to play the cards we are dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Guy? Do what you have to, Mr. Wright. Alright, here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Scott. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is... Oh, he's got the confident look back. Afraid you'll have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edwards' car. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today, I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In doing so, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. That's what's supposed to be an admirable trait. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait? Very well. Let the trial presume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand. First witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. The suspect? The so-called murderer? Oh boy. Start getting wild at the gut. Time to guard our ears. Chat, guard your ears. Will the witness state his name and occupation? Yes, sir. I'm Officer Mike Meekin, sir. Occupation is, that would be murderer, sir. No. No, you're a petty officer. So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You gotta believe me, sir. Actually, what we'd like to hear from you is, sir, I'm what you call a part of the younger generation, sir. Person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Help me, sir. Officer Meekins. Yes, sir? Give us your reports of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir. As you wish. After all, I am part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir. This is a trained witness. Even though not sure how they were able to train him, this is a trained witness. Can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm. Well, it's not my normal duty. I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. And I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. That's the Big Kids family motto, sir. Yeah, we definitely need to press. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, it's telling us to press everything.
Hold it!
Work in General Affairs Department, don't you not? Yeah, that is a scary, scary thought. The blue, yeah, the blue badger. So the blue badger was near the evidence room? Oh, you relocated it. Okay. I was about to say, yeah, that's...
Hold it!
Yeah. Yep. It's actually listed twice. Yep. Is on here twice. Yep. So the straight sevens must be Marshall. If we're going on the line of thinking that Marshall's connected to all this. Playing witness. First time was when I relocated the blue badger to the evidence room. The second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down. Okay. Sorry. Huh. Huh. Okay, so my theory about Meekin's electrocuting his hand is wrong. Okay, so he got the gash on the hand from.
Hold it!
It's must have been desperate. His white coat is drenched in a sea of my blood, and then punched me right in my face, sir.
Hold it!
But how am I supposed to? How was it cut? Oh. About 5:30 p.m. Okay. So there might be evidence on that blue badger. Okay. Doesn't even sound like all Meekin said is that he did a disarming maneuver and saw that the quote unquote victim was covered in Meekin's own blood. Sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Can't deliver it to me just this morning, sir. The chief delivered it. A videotape? Okay, that's what we've been. That's one thing that we've definitely been needing.
Objection!
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like communication with the police department is good as ever. Yeah, there's the blue badger in there. They're purposely obscuring his face. Yeah, it doesn't even... just, just for this reaction. Just for this reaction. This is just, that is worth it. Oh my goodness. I believe we're all thinking the same. That did not tell us a single thing.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Fine,
It's fine.
fine.
It doesn't
Doesn't
bother
bother
me.
me.
It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It
bothers
bothers me a lot.
What the hell is that wrinkly piece of plywood? I'd enjoy it. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? God damn it. Well, anyway, this tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room in some sort of activity. Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that all right with you, Officer Meekins? All right. The mystery man. His face can't be seen clearly in the video. This is Detective Goodman. Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint activated lock. Opened by a detective it belongs to. I wonder about that. Because there is ways to be able to sort of like superficially imprint a false print onto something like a glove or something. There was a spare glove at the crime scene. All right. But everything begins with contradictions. Yep. All right. All right. We're gonna press him on this one. However, the most important detail is not shown in this video, the man's face. Unless the defense can find a problem with it. There is a problem. Yep. It was not Goodman.
Objection!
Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal. have the defense point out this alleged contradiction in the video. All right. All right, so all right, let's do it. How does this guy ever become a police officer? Yeah, I agree. Okay, so there's two things that we need to make note of. That is the first thing that we need to...
Take that!
The thing that is strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins. As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, the sensor reads your fingerprints. If it's a match, the light turns on and the lock is released. So then, something is seriously wrong in this picture. Yep, the light was already on. So I didn't even need to have false prints on it to match Goodman's. It was already open. And that leaves more credence to the fact that Marshall had to have been the straight 7 guy when he actually killed. When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker to a little earlier. Notice the light? It's already lit, yeah. Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Order. What is the meaning of this? And yeah, we're gonna end up going a little overtime. So very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime.
Objection!
But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked. Likely your sensor would detect and report any malfunction. Guessing it wasn't fully closed. Jammed the systems. Something else that seems out of place in this video. Yeah. Well, time to go to the video again. There we go. Let's watch the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. What's this? Something white fell out of the locker. Sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are opened. I have to fall out and roll at a great distance. We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with. The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door? Inserted? Yep. Wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Yep. Yep, we will present. Nope. That's not it. I found this near the locker, a thin rubber glove. Has a tag that says 6L9 incident. The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. Wait. Crime, even I could have opened that locker. It's not so, Officer Meekins. Officer Meekins, let's testify about this. Yeah, he's been training crud. Yeah, they're gonna use the ID. They're gonna use the ID card, but that can be stolen. Gumshoe has lost his ID card quite a few times. Anyone could pick that up. Yep. Yeah. This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases. Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon. Yep. Okay. Let me see if I can... can I save? Yeah, let's yeah, I'm gonna save right here. That will do it for tonight. So yeah, yep, that will do it for tonight. We'll continue on with this next bit of cross-examination next week. Looking forward to that. I thank you all for joining me tonight. And actually, before we continue on, I did forget to mention a shout out. Yesterday we had gotten a brand new follower from yesterday's raid of Darla Doodles, Octoling Medic. Thank you very much for the follow. We're now up to 696 followers. So thank you very much for the follow, and thank you very much for the support. So, yes. So tomorrow, if I am feeling good and we're all good, I do have the day off tomorrow, so more than likely we will. But we will be continuing with Super Mario World. Looking forward to getting through that one. That will be at our normal stream time of 7 p.m. Central Time start time. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there for that. So, sorry. Still dealing with this cough. Let's go ahead and get you guys set up for tonight's bounty raid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to investigate what's going on with that. Let's see, who's available tonight? Who can I send you guys to tonight? Let's see. That should be interesting enough. Let's hit one of the Mythos members. Apparently doing some Super Mario Party Jamboree collabing today. It is going to be Artemis that we're going to go to tonight. Feel free to copy and utilize the raid message we have posted here when we raid out. That'd be very much appreciated. And there we go. They're doing the Jamboree collab to celebrate happy March 10th Mario Day. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate that our Super Mario World stream's gonna be tomorrow, day after, but hey, that is. But yes, if you guys would like to join me on this bounty mission and giving love and support to awesome streamers out there, I would very much appreciate it if you can join us for that. So with all that said and done, hope y'all had a wonderful day. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Have fun, take care, and God bless to you all. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Time to send you out on your bounty mission. See you all next time. Bye, everybody.